Changing your mind isn't weakness. It's a skill. It's courage. It's a personal record for your character. Today, we build the update muscle. How to revise your views without feeling like you erased yourself. I'm Jesse, and around here, we talk about building and training for a life that we're proud of, both on and off the mat. Here's a quick truth. Most of us glue our identity to our opinions. When a fact challenges the opinion, it feels like an attack on us. We can do better. We can separate who we are from what we currently believe. Your beliefs are a map. Reality is the territory. A good map is useful, but not perfect. And when the terrain changes, or you notice a river that you missed, you don't burn the map. You update it. It's the same with your views. Update early, update often. So why is updating so hard? And how do we get around it? Well, your ego comes into play with the thought that I don't want to be wrong. So we reframe. You aren't wrong if you're able to assimilate and understand new information. Or you feel like there's a conflict with your tribe. I don't want to lose my people. Again, we reframe. Real friends want you to be accurate and honest, not glued to false beliefs. Or maybe you feel like the cost is too high. After all, changing has consequences. And once more, we reframe. So does not changing. Not changing can create missed opportunities and stale thinking. Write this down. Accuracy over allegiance. Your future self will thank you. So let's introduce the update protocol. It's 5 steps, and you can run it like a drill. The first step, hypothesis, not identity. You state your belief as a testable claim, not a holy relic. Right now, I think X because of Y. I'd change my mind if Z. Step 2, seek the strongest counter. Go and find the best argument against your view. Not the dumbest, the best. And if you can't summarize it fairly, then you're not ready to reject it. Step 3, check the scoreboard. Ask which position predicts the world better. Which one explains more with fewer leaps? And if the counter wins, update. Step 4 is the XYZ update. I said X, I learned Y, and now I think or I do Z. It's short, it's clean, and there's no theatrics. Step 5, log it. Keep a simple update log. It can be private in your notes app or in a journal, or you can make it public if you want on your site or in a pinned comment. It's not an apology wall. It's your training journal for thinking. Here's a parallel to a lesson from jiu-jitsu. On the mat, the plan is perfect until suddenly you get pressure across your jaw. You don't cling to the first move. You adjust. Maybe you frame and hip out. You change your grips, and you try again. No one calls that weak. We call it learning in real time. It's the same with beliefs. Adjust mid-roll. Here are some example scripts that you could use in real life. When new info lands, you say, okay, this changes the math. I'm going to revise. Earlier, I said X. Now I think Z because of A. And if you want to, you can include the source. When someone calls you a flip-flopper, hey, I changed because the facts changed. If you've got stronger data, I'm open. Otherwise, accuracy beats stubbornness. Or when your tribe pushes back. Hey, I'm still on the same team. I'm just not married to the wrong information. I care about what's true and what works. Sometimes you just need some time. I don't have enough data yet. Give me a day. I'll read about it a little bit and I'll circle back. We also have a role in appropriately choosing what to update. These fall into roughly 3 buckets. Facts are easy to update. If there's a new measurement, a better source, then we change. Interpretations are harder. 2 smart people can see the same data differently. You want to hold on to your beliefs relatively firmly, but with an openness to new ideas, and test them out in conversation. Values are really slow to update. These are essentially your why. You re-examine, but don't jerk react. If you make the shift, mark it and explain the story behind it. Here's a 7-day update workout that you can work through these steps on your own and start practicing that muscle. On the first day, just pick one small belief that you're willing to test. Write the "I'd change my mind if" line. Day 2, read the best counterargument. Summarize it, but summarize it fairly in 5 sentences. Day 3, debrief with a friend who disagrees with your original belief. Ask if you missed anything. Day 4, make a provisional call. Do you update your belief or do you hold steady? Why? Day 5, if you updated, log the XYZ. And if not, log what would change your mind otherwise. Day 6, apply the new belief to one decision. And this is where we move into real life from theory. Day 7, log what changed. Maybe your mood changed, maybe a relationship changed. What are some of the outcomes? But here are a few guardrails. This way you don't, wobble too far off into the weeds. Don't update to avoid discomfort. If you're going to update, update for evidence, not applause. Don't cosplay nuance. Clarity beats performative both-sidesism. Don't drag others for taking longer. Invite them to look at your view. Don't shove. And time box the deep dives. I'll give this 45 minutes, and then I'll decide my next step. And a further note on the private and public logs. When you update in public, you give everyone watching permission to be honest as well. If you decide to post publicly, say it cleanly. I said X, I learned Y, and now Z. If I miss again, I'll fix it again. That's not weakness, that's leadership. The update muscle keeps you honest, useful, and humble. It's how we avoid becoming the caricature that we argue against. So here's a challenge. Log one XYZ update this week. Whether it's small or big, it doesn't really matter, but go through the process. And if you decide to share publicly, drop a note in the comments. What changed? Why? Hey, if this helps you or if you find the content useful, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Until next time, be kind, be clear, be accountable, be brave, be useful, be renegade noble.